Hey, what's going on, guys? A couple things that I want to make note of before we begin with the tutorial. First of all, we are working on the 25k subscriber montage as we speak. Hopefully we can get it out. It's going to be a bit late. Hopefully we can get it out for you the next day or two. And also, I'm going to be starting up Twitch here really soon. I will be making another video updating you guys on the times, and you can follow me on Twitter and you can see when I'll be streaming on there as well. So today you can see we have the new Fate of the Furious car. It's my perspective of it is that it seems a bit higher than the Batmobile, but it has the length of the Batmobile. So I'd probably say that it's a mix between the Dominus and the Batmobile. In my opinion, it is the best flat car at the moment. The flicks that you can get on this car are really good, as well as the aerial ability on this car is really good. Obviously, the weakness of this car would be power shots and bounce dribbles, just because it is quite flat, as you can see. And yeah, but I would suggest picking it up if you do enjoy flat cars, because it is one of the better flat cars out there. So today what we're going to be doing is a bit of a new shot that a lot of pro players have been doing lately in RLCS and whatnot. Maybe you've seen it. And it's being called the Tarzan swing. Basically what you do is you hit the ball towards the wall, sort of like an air dribble, and then you want to keep the ball relatively low. You go up off the ceiling, jump, and then use your second jump with a flip to flip into the ball. So the main part of doing this is getting the ball, getting a good roll towards the wall, getting a touch that's quite low so you can go down, kind of shoot for under the ball, and then swing back up. Obviously, if you get this shot perfect, it's really hard to defend, because instead of you like shooting normally like from the ground, where you're rising, you're coming down on the ball and then hitting it down. And it's really hard to read where the shot's gonna come from. It's almost impossible to read it unless you have like a straight line to the ball. So a lot of people have been doing this lately, and it's basically like a new meta shot over an air dribble, because basically you do it in the same opportunity you would have an air dribble, so it looks like you're going for an air dribble, and then you would you do the swing, and it throws people off guard quite a bit if you do it right. Obviously, the common mistakes with this would be if you hit the ball too high like this and it hits the ceiling, and you kind of undecisive as to whether to jump off the ceiling or to just like float off the ceiling and save your jump for when you get to the ball. And then obviously you can hit it too low as well, and that's not too low, but you can hit it too low so that when you do jump off the ceiling, by the time you get to the ball, your jump is gone, because I believe it's 1.5 seconds for the jump reset. Somewhere's around there. I believe it's a second and a half. And also, if you are practicing this, I suggest practicing it on a private match with 20 minutes time or unlimited time, and having unlimited boost, as well as disable goal reset so you don't have to watch replays. Here's the game settings that I suggest you use for the practice arena. Now we have match length on 20 minutes. This could be unlimited, this could be 5, it doesn't really matter. You want the boost amount on unlimited, and then the respawn time on disable goal reset. So again, what you want to focus on is the roll towards the wall. You want to not hit the ball too hard, so that it goes closer to the ceiling. If it does go closer to the ceiling, if it's in the right position, you could do you don't have to jump off of the ceiling, and you can just save your jump for when you get there. But that, the ball has to be, there's a small window for where the ball can be for that to be possible. Like, if you come off like this, see, most of the time the ball is going to be too low or too high. I suggest just letting that come naturally, not really practicing that. I guess you could practice it if you get the first shot down. Me personally, I'm still working on the first shot because I'm not very efficient with it. I mean, I can get it more than most people, but I'm not as efficient as maybe, let's say, like Squishy is at it, because I'm pretty sure he's quite efficient with that shot. But basically, it's starting to become a new meta to do this shot because, like I said before, it's way easier to defend like an air dribble. Like let's say I do an air dribble here and I try to bring it towards the net. It's very easy to read that. You know where it's going. He's going to try to bring it upstairs, or, you know, you can see where it's going. But when you do something like the Tarzan swing shot, the ball, like, it's in such a weird place that it's very hard to read. So, like, you can either, it's tough to tell if you're going to bounce it. Like right there, I just bounced it. Here, again, I would probably bounce it. Or you can either shoot, like, with a lot of power upstairs, and it's very, like, it's near impossible to read if you have space. The only way to really cut it off is if the person challenges when the ball's in the air, when you first hit it up. But they would have to be relatively close to you to do that. So that was just a quick tutorial for you guys. If you guys do want to practice that, I suggest, like I said, going into a practice arena like this rather than free play, because you get your ping, as well as the ball bounces a bit differently, more true, like how it would in a game. So it's definitely way better to practice this way. But if you did enjoy this tutorial, make sure to leave a like and comment down below. And if you want to stay tuned for more Rocket League gameplay, just leave a subscribe, and have a good day.